Now to new details in a multi-million-dollar lawsuit filed in an officer-involved shooting on the peninsula.
We first told you about this Friday, and now we're getting a look at some of the motivation behind the lawsuit in the shooting of DeAndre Bethea nearly 2 years ago. 10 Your Side's Jason Marks has some brand new video to show us in this case. Jason?
And Tom, the video shows the moments when police fired on that truck they say was coming at them. The family isn't sure they had to do that, though.
You're looking at surveillance video from the moments DeAndre Bethea lost his life in October 2017. Bethea was riding in a stolen truck. It just so happened Newport News officer Charles Hauser and Williamsburg officer Maurice Craighill were investigating a series of stolen cars on the peninsula when they came across the truck parked in the 7-Eleven parking lot.
I don't think they had any sort of plan of action.
James Ellison is representing the Bethea family. He says you can see the police lights come on, and that's when the gunfire began.
The shots were starting to fire at them, and that's when they started to get away.
Bethea was in the back seat. He jumped behind the wheel. Police say he crashed into a police cruiser before crashing into the pumps. Officers tell us at that point that's when they fired. Bethea was killed. Another passenger, Leroy Clyburn, was injured and was pulled out by police. Both officers were cleared of any wrongdoing by the Commonwealth's attorney.
I want Hauser and Craig here, I want them to be held accountable for what they done to my son.
Bethea's mom, Kiana, and Clyburn filed a $20 million civil suit against the officers.
And then you see Craighill just shooting and shooting and shooting.
4 guns were found in the truck and one on another suspect inside the store. The only shots fired at the scene came from the police.
That money cannot bring DeAndre back. I want, my biggest thing, I want Hauser and Craig Hill at least be held accountable for what they did.
Now, James Ellison is asking for a jury trial in federal court. He told me he plans to put Clyburn on the stand and let the jury decide who was at fault. In the newsroom, Jason Marks, 10 on your side.